Hello everyone, and welcome to Chapter 2 Club's Smart Woman's Guide to Breakups and Everything After. Today I'm here with Cassie Zampa-Keim, an award-winning relationship expert, author, mentor, dating strategist, and the CEO and founder of Innovative Match. And we're going to be talking about tips on your online dating profile. Hi Cassie.
Hi Malinee, thanks for having me, and thank you for having me on Chapter 2 Club. I'm excited.
Great.
So online dating profiles,
Yeah.
This is really important. I've been working in the online part of matchmaking for the last 12 years,
Wow.
reading 200 to 500 profiles almost every day.
Wow.
So I get a really good feel nationwide what's really out there, what works and what doesn't work.
Okay.
So when you want to go online, what you want to do is you got to look at your profile like your first date.
Okay.
Okay? So when you walk into a door to any party, what's the first thing through a door? What's the first thing someone's going to see? You, what
Yeah.
you're wearing, what you look like,
Right.
how you hold yourself.
Yeah.
And then as a conversation, if you have a conversation with them, you kind of find out a little bit about them, right? Okay, so your online dating profile is like your first date, as I said. So what does that mean? So we'll start with the photos.
Okay.
You want to have the minimum of 4, the
Okay.
maximum of 10.
Okay.
Okay, some people do professional photography, that's fine, but you also want to have some natural ones.
Right.
The things that you like to do, whether you like to hike or you paint or you're doing yoga
Okay.
or you're on a vacation, and also putting some community in there,
Okay.
friends and maybe family if you're comfortable with that.
Okay.
A full body shot is really important, right? And again, people often hide that because they're afraid of, maybe they're a little bit overweight or they don't feel really good about themselves. I
Yeah.
always say own where you are at,
Okay.
because you never want to meet somebody and surprise them.
Right.
You just want to be who you are and accept that, and perhaps if you want to, then work on it.
Yeah.
But be very authentic with your online dating profiles,
Okay.
okay? So as far as the written part of it, that's a really important part.
Okay.
So you don't want too much like War and Peace, because
Yeah.
then you're like, oh my gosh, this person sounds so self-absorbed.
Yes.
But then if you do too little, right,
Mm.
then you feel like that person's not putting a lot of effort into it,
Right.
that they're just cruising or dipping their
Yeah.
toe in.
Yeah.
So when you write your profile, what you want to do is you want to come up with a couple things that you've done in your life that are unique.
Okay.
Some of the interests that you like, whether, yes, hiking is a big one, or biking, especially in Northern California climate, or in Southern California, it's surfing or running.
Okay.
But a lot of people like to do that, dine out, cook, and entertain. But find something about yourself that sets you apart from other people.
Okay.
What is it that you like to do? Maybe it's volunteer work or something, an interesting story,
Okay.
right? Because you want the person that's reading it to resonate with your profile,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
The other thing I want you to, I always say to my clients, it's really important that they need to do is to really recognize where they are in their life today.
Okay.
What does that mean? Well, what are you looking for? Are you looking for an intimate relationship, a companionship, friendship that leads to an intimate relationship, or taking things slowly?
Yeah.
Right? You've got to write that in there so that's already up front.
Yeah.
So the person reading it saying, you know what, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted just friendship right now.
Right,
That's what I
right.
want.
Yeah.
So being transparent about that is important.
Okay.
Okay. And then also just making sure that you fill out the entire profile.
Okay.
And also on the flip side of that, make sure you're reading the entire profile, because you're going to see things in there. You don't want to pass up on the fact that someone's Jewish and they don't want to date Catholic, or they just want to date Jewish,
right.
or someone that's a liberal and someone that's a moderate. That's
Yeah.
a big one right now.
Yeah.
Read the entire profile
Okay.
and fill the entire profile out. So at the end of the day, the tips are, you want to have some good photos,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Some dressy photos, or whatever you think is dressy, some casual community photos, and some interesting photos of maybe what you like to do as hobbies, okay? Then when you write that profile, you want to be able to put things down on a piece of paper first, and then kind of develop your story.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
and put it together in about 3 to 4 paragraphs.
Okay.
And write where you are today, how you feel about yourself today, what you're
Yeah.
doing today, not in 5 years or
Okay.
what you did before.
All right.
Just focus on today,
Okay.
and just be authentic with it, and fill out the entire online profile.
Great.
And you'll have, I'm telling you, a lot of fun, a wealth of wonderful people out there
Yeah.
in our country and in
Yeah.
the world. So hopefully you can find your one. And I do believe that online dating is a great way to meet somebody.
Great.
So thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
I hope that helps.
Yes, these are great tips. And if you want any more resources and other tips, you can check out our website at chapter2club.com. See you next time.
Thank you.